All right, they dumped 9 cards on us as soon as I did my reveal and other review, so I thought I'd do this in another video. I'm sorry for the saturation of content, but these are really cool cards actually. So they revolve around a new card called Soul Fragment. So I want to go over this first. A 0 mana spell that is Warlock and Demon Hunter, and it casts when drawn, restore 2 health to your hero. So Warlock and Demon Hunter getting a lot of health support when I really don't feel like they need it. Warlock already has a frustrating amount of health. If you're aggro, you lose often against Warlock because they just heal. So getting even more heal, Demon Hunter getting some heal as well. So this does not consume your actual draw. You're gonna draw this, it'll eat the card, heal you, and then it'll draw your next card, similar to Ysera portals. So I think the next important thing to look at is the generation of the soul fragments before we get into the cards that benefit off of having soul fragments. So generating cards, we have Spirit Jailer, which is Warlock and Demon Hunter. This is a 1 mana 1/3 demon with the battle cry shuffle 2 soul fragments into your deck. This is insanely good because it's already a 1 mana 1/3, which is a beautiful body, and it has an insane upside of shuffle 2 soul fragments into your deck, as well as having the demon tag, which may be beneficial in certain scenarios. But it shuffles 2 of these bad boys into your deck. You get the 1/3 body. You're going to run this in Demon Hunter. You're going to run this in Warlock because it's a 1 mana 1/3 that heals 4, essentially, right? So very strong. It's no real drawback for shuffling in those soul fragments. If it was a 1/2, maybe you'd consider not playing this, but this is a 1/3. You're going to be seeing a lot of this. I think this is a 5-star card. We got Soul Shear, another generator for both Demon Hunter and Warlock. 2 mana spell that deals 3 damage to a minion, shuffles 2 fragments into your deck. 3 damage for 2 mana is so good. You guys remember Dark Bomb? This is a power creep, man. Not only was Dark Bomb a solid card, but this heals you for 4 and puts those soul fragments in at no drawback. So this is really good. Getting some removal. I guess Demon Hunter doesn't do too much damage, but maybe they're going to run these now. Generally they want to throw minions out on the board and hit you in the face. This has to hit a minion, right? So maybe more of a Warlock card, but if you're running these other cards, you're probably going to want those soul fragment generators just for the consistency. So I'd say this is like a 4-star card. There has been a power creep, and I feel like you're generally going to run this. You're going to run most of these, and these are all going to be ran together in unison, right? The next generator we have, let's look at the Warlock card. School Spirits, 3 mana, deals 2 damage to all minions, shuffle 2 soul fragments into your deck. That's a really nice AoE. That's a Breath of Dragons, right? Except, or what's it called? Breath of, I don't know, that priest card. But 2 damage to all minions. It does hit your minions, and it shuffles 2 soul fragments into your deck. So a little bit awkward to run this in a Zoo archetype, because Zoo, you want the board. If you ever lose the board, you can use this and try and come back. But generally, if you lose the board as Zoo, you're going to have a hard time reclaiming it. So a little bit awkward. I like that it hits all minions. If it hit just your opponent's minions, this would be absolutely insane. So yeah, we have 3 generators between the Jailer, the Soul Shear, and the School Spirits. So I think this is a solid card. Control Warlock, maybe gonna be running these, like, regardless of if they're running the other soul fragment cards. I think this is insane in Control Warlock because it's 3 mana, deal 2 damage to all minions, a board clear, and then heal yourself for 4. I feel like this is another 5-star. I'll give it 4. I'll give it 4, okay? I'm giving too many 5s. I feel like they haven't printed any shit cards yet. Like, they're eventually going to when they dump them. But as of what they're revealing now, I feel like they're trying to drive up the hype. We're not seeing any really bad cards. Like, I've only given 1 2-star or 1-star card. It's insane. The power levels, a lot of power creep. Let's finish out Warlock, and then we'll go to Demon Hunter. But we got 3 mana, 3/4 Shadowlight Scholar with the battle cry, destroy a soul fragment in your deck to deal 3 damage. Beautiful stats, got that spider tank body. Not too impressive, right? The 3/4, because there's that power creep that's coming out, but it does 3 damage and destroys a fragment. So if you don't have the fragment, it's still solid. If you do have the fragment, it's great. 3 damage, can go face, can hit your opponent's minions if you want to instead. So very strong card. I think this is another 4-star. The main drawback being if you don't actually have the fragments in your deck by the time you play this. I see that not happening too often though. I mean, I guess what this is a 1 mana, this is a 2 mana. There might be a situation, there might be several situations where on curve you don't have the fragments in your deck, and then it's just a spider tank, which really isn't that bad. And in some situations, you're just going to hold off and use it later on when you do have the fragments in your deck. Might be good in Zoo, right? But might also see play in Control. Main problem about Zoo is the School Spirit's one of the 3 generators that improves your consistency. It might not be ran in Zoo, maybe you run it as a 1-of, or maybe you do just run 2 because you really want those fragments. But yeah, Scholar, pretty solid. Also, Warlock digs through their deck so much, so does Demon Hunter. So only having 6 activators, it might be fine for your consistency because you do just draw so much. Void Drinker, 5 mana, 4/5 demon with taunt in the battle cry. Destroy a soul fragment in your deck to gain +3/+3. So as a 5 mana, 4/5 with taunt, this is not great. It's kind of like the Galakron, the invoke card that has shield. Like that's okay, but it invokes and gives you that payback, right? So 5 mana 4/5, not great, but it does have that battle cry where if you destroy a soul fragment, you're going to gain +3/+3. I think generally by turn 5 you will have soul fragments in your deck, so this is often going to be a 5 mana 7/8, which is like Earth Elemental without the Overload 3, which is huge. This card is incredibly good. Not 5-star incredibly good, but I think this is 4-star again. If you're running a Control Warlock, this is going to be great. Zoo, I think we do. I'm going to mess around with a Soul Fragment Zoo lock for sure. The self damage is really not that bad when you're healing with all these different fragments. So if you're running six of these cards, that means you're going to get 12 fragments. That's heal 24. That just negates the drawback of tapping and how aggressive you have to be. So yeah, this is gonna be very good. This is another one. I'll take a look at this and then we'll go into Demon Hunter. So 7 mana 5/5 Soulciologist Malicia, I don't know. 7 mana 5/5 legendary card for Demon Hunter and Warlock with the battle cry. For each soul fragment in your deck, summon a 3/3 soul with rush. If you're hitting at least one of these, it's going to be okay, but if you're hitting 2, it's good. Any more than 2 soul fragments in your deck, which you should have by turn 7, this is going to be great. They have rush, maybe they survive through the next turn, and then you just have a huge board. It's like AoE, right? It's like doing 3 damage to a lot of their minions, but you also keep the minions. It's insane. And if they don't have minions, this is still insane because it just floods your board. This is bonkers. It's so good, man. I feel hesitant to give it 5 stars, but I feel like it's borderline 5. I'd give it like 4.5. This website doesn't allow it, so I'm gonna do 4. Why are these cards so good, man? Why do they gotta do us like this? Okay, anyway, Demon Hunter, because Demon Hunter needed more heal and more insanely good cards. We got 5 mana 5/5 common card here, Soulshard Lapidary. With the battle cry, destroy a soul fragment in your deck to give your hero +5 attack this turn. My god, it reminds me of Cumulo, where it was a 5 mana 5/5, and if you were overloaded, it gave you 5 damage to whatever. This applies it to your hero, and you're generally going to have a soul fragment in your deck, assuming you're running 6 generators by the time this turn comes around. So, okay, body. Giving you insane attack. I honestly think this is one of the weaker cards just because of how powerful everything has been. Like, yeah, it's insane. It's a lot of face damage. If you have Warglaives, like you can slap multiple minions for 8, if not more. So it's pretty bonkers in that sense. Absolutely. I feel like I'd give this 3.5. I'm gonna give it a 3. Okay, it's gonna see play. I feel like it's one of the more cuttable cards though, just because it's 5 mana. I think Demon Hunter likes cheaper cards, so this kind of like, does it take the place of Glaive-bound Adept? I don't think so. So then they have too many 5-drops in my opinion. So maybe mess around with one of these bad boys for a little bit of reach, but I don't think you want 2 of them. Let's actually look at the Marrowslicer next. The weapon, 4 mana, 4/2 weapon with the battle cry. Shuffle 2 soul fragments into your deck. This seems like not too great. I mean, 4 damage, 4/2. Kind of reminds me of a True Silver Champion, which would heal 4. Right? You swing, it heals, and then it attacks. So, but this heals 4 instead of Wait a minute, they both heal 4. But this does shuffle the soul fragments into your deck, which gives you, you know, benefit because of these other soul fragment cards. So yeah, Marrowslicer, solid. One of the weaker soul fragment generators. Thank goodness. So maybe that kind of deters Demon Hunter from playing this a little bit. I'm gonna give this one 3 stars, and I think 3 star, not 3.5, 3. All right, we got Shardshatter Mystic, a 3-mana 3/2 with the battle cry. Destroy a soul fragment in your deck. Deal 3 damage to all other minions. All minions, not just your minions. All minions. So you don't want to play this in an aggro deck. Maybe this is more of like a control Demon Hunter focus, which I would be fine with because aggro Demon Hunter doesn't really need many more resources. So yeah, maybe you're not putting these in a aggro Demon Hunter. You're putting these in a slower Demon Hunter that it does pack a wall up later on, but it puts that heal in, deals some AoE because, you know, Demon Hunter doesn't already have Chaos Nova and stuff like that. So yeah, I think the Demon Hunter cards are actually a little bit weird. I'm gonna give this 4 stars. I would give this like 3.5. The Warlock seems to greatly benefit off of the soul fragments. Demon Hunter, I don't really. It's just because Demon Hunter's already got so many busted cards, you know. So this just doesn't impress me as much. If you want to watch this video, great video with Regis here. And yeah, those are my reviews. Hope you guys enjoy this. I could have zoomed in a little more, huh? I could have done this. Oh no, that's too close. Whatever. Good luck on ladder, and stay hydrated.